Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Our mission here at the garage, guys, is to save you as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Let's go ahead and start on it now. Today we're installing the rear coilovers on that Beamer, the ZHP, our project, guys. Thank you for watching first, all of you. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for the positive attitude. Okay, so we are done with the front, guys. As you know, previous video you saw how we installed the front ones. Looks pretty cool. Look at that, even we jacked it up and this tire is in the air. Wow, yeah, we're excited about the rear ones now. Alright guys, let's take the tire off now and start on this side. We already did the left side. We're gonna share with you how we're gonna do the right side now, and test drive is coming pretty soon. And this tire is stuck pretty bad. Okay, tire came loose. We have a video, guys, how to fix a tire wheel that's getting stuck to the hub. So check it out. Something you need to do once in a while to prevent from sticking. Time for the big tools, guys. Right there on the back we're going to remove that bolt that holds the strut. And you can see how long the factory strut is on that thing. Okay, and we have a video, guys, what we think about those cheap knockoff coilovers. We'll put some miles, we're going to demonstrate, see if we have any problems after so many thousand miles as well, after a few races, so you know whether you need to buy that piece of junk or not. But hey, can't tell if it's really a piece of junk. Some people say they're good, some say they're bad, so I don't know what. Okay, this one is out now. So what we are going to do next, right here on top. Okay, you can put the top in that position, pretty easy on the convertible. And there is two caps right here. And once you remove those, we have two nuts with 13mm. There is a little trick that we need to do here. Those nuts you cannot get with your fingers to pull them out once they're loose. So we're going to apply a little bit of silicone, okay, on our socket here. That way, when we get the nut off, it's not going to drop inside and rattle like nothing else. Okay, we're going to cheat with a little impact now. Okay, one is out. Perfect. Now one more to do. And we weren't holding the strut. Probably we should have. We did the same mistake on the other side. We don't need those anymore. Okay, that's the factory thing. That's what we got here, and the two nuts now. And suspension here, and the spring that we'll be replacing now as well. Okay guys, so we're going to get the pry bar in there, trying to get out of the wire for the brakes. Okay, we're gonna go down so we can pull the spring out of the way. Okay guys, the spring is out of there now, as you can see. So we're going to install that thing there. This way the spring will not be hitting in the metal. We have the coilover set at half distance what it can go. The spring, I mean the hardness of the spring. Okay guys, so we're going to install the washer and the bolt on the bottom. This is just a demonstrational video what we do. Don't know if it's the right way. If you have any suggestions, let us know. We're learning together. Okay, perfect. Now we need to just get it tied with the big tool on the bottom. We can get that bolt tied. Alright guys, we got the spring in, or we got it in now. Always check those nuts. They were a little bit loose when we got them. So it's a good thing we checked on it before, because otherwise you have to take it all the way out to get this nut tight. So now I'm going to feed it through here while one person on top is going to get the nuts tight. Okay, just like that now. Okay, got those tight. We're gonna check them by hand one more time, because that little impact not powerful enough, guys. Yeah, we have amazing detail video how to detail your vehicle coming soon, since that's what we used to do for a long time. All the chemicals we use, one of the best chemicals on the market. We are going to install the two caps now, and now it's the fun part to compress the spring all the way up so we can bring it to the you can see to the strut right here, which is about 8 inches now probably. Have you guys seen the track bicycle that we got from insurance auction, car auction? Check it out, we have a video for that one as well. We installed the jack here, so we are ready to go ahead and pump it now, so we can bring that suspension up. Alright guys, we're ready to install the bolt now. Okay, perfect, got that bolt there tight. Now we're going to check it one more time. Okay, get this one as well. We're gonna drop it in a little bit, see what we have. We can actually drop the car probably about 1.5 inches easy on the back. I don't know if we want that much. You can see the front right now, it's all the way in the air, so we drop the front about 1/2 inch. I don't want to go too low, but you know, being a daily driver and a race car, we can always adjust that at the day of the event. Okay, let's get the little jack out of there now. Alright guys, getting the tire now on, and we're going to see what it looks like in a second. Okay, let's get it down and see what it looks like now. Oh, pretty stiff. Okay, we dropped it some, you can see. Yeah, that is stiff. I don't know if we probably need to go a little bit less on the spring tension. We'll check that. We'll see how it drives, guys. Videos coming soon, track day coming soon. So we'll have input, how they work, what we think about it after so many miles, how they perform, and if it's worth buying that cheap strut. So thank you guys for watching, please subscribe. Hopefully guys the video was helpful. Please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe. That way we can keep making these absolutely free videos. Guys, we have more than 19,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can, guys, save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Check them out. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.